Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Dior and this is Dragon Warrior 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and you might notice a little change to my my group here. So I'm actually playing, well, let's take a step back. I believe I've gone over before how strange the algorithm is for stat gain in this game. I mentioned how seeds can influence it and kind of in some ways detriment your stat growth. And the way the algorithm works is it goes for your class will have like a target stat level for your stat based off your class and what level you are. If you are way below it, you'll get a huge boost in that stat. If you're way above it, you'll get, 0 to 1 point to that stat. Now what this does is, for example, let's say you want to max out your luck with a goof off before class changing. Get to 255 luck and then class change, so you get the maximum benefit of the goof off. Now, if you, some of you guys might have seen some of my level ups with Kokuma back when she was a goof off. Some of those luck gains were like plus 17 and things like that, and that's because that threshold, that target number, was much higher than her actual stat. That's why she kept getting a huge boost in her luck every time she leveled up. The problem is that value can actually roll over, in which case they rolls it over back to 0, and then you're from then on, instead of getting plus 17 to luck or whatever, you're getting plus 0 to 1, and you remain like that until that threshold catches back up. And so that's an issue that goof-offs and in some cases, in later cases, the fighter will actually run into, where their target number rolls over and it's back to a number that's much lower than their actual stat. So what I'm actually playing right now is a patched version. It's called a hack, but it's practically a patch for Dragon Warrior 3. What this hack patch thingy does is it does two things. One is it fixes that one issue where if you run out of space in Lucca's Cafe, it does not give you a bunch of spells for free. So it fixes that issue. Second issue is it supposedly fixes the rollover issue for stat gain, which is generally an issue for goof-offs and fighters. Now, granted, in order for me to play this, I didn't want to risk my my base game, because obviously I have a save already on there, so I made a separate ROM of this game that is patched, and I started from scratch, and I kind of changed a few things of how I did my party and got to this point again. So pretty much everything's the same, except levels are maybe a little bit different. Sanae's level 30. Kokuma has turned into a sage. She was a goof off. You might notice I have a new character named Oren, and she is a merchant. So that's some of the things I did. I went ahead and didn't get Yuka this time around. Instead, I got I made Sanae, Kasen, Kokuma, Oren, and Mistia. For giving up the merchant for the that town that's being built, you only really need a level 1 merchant. So I just left Mistia at level 1 and used Oren as my new character to just kind of see how she plays out. I don't intend on doing a class change with her now. I'm just gonna see how she plays out. So far, she levels much faster than everyone, and because of that level rate, she tends to keep up damage-wise actually rather well. Some of the things that do kind of fall behind is of course her gear, because she does have some upper limits on her gear. Like for example, the best helmet she can wear is a turban, and she's and the best armor she can wear right now is the half-plate armor. So yeah. Now there's a few things I do wish to point out. You might have already caught it. Oren's a kitty. So one of the drops you can get from vampire cats and Catulas, which is just a palette swap of the vampire cats, is you can potentially get the animal suit. The animal suit has like a defensive like 8. It's not that very good. It's not good at all. But when you have it equipped, it changes your sprite to a cat. And so that's what I went with, and yeah. Gameplay wise, I did everything pretty much the same, except I went ahead and did the I went and just to see what would happen, is I went after Kandar when he abducted those abducted that person's fiance or whatever, I went after him first, and then I went back to the tower and got the crown. And it does not change any of the dialogue. Kandar will still still think that he's already met you when you try to fight him the supposed second time first. And when you go and fight him the first time back in the tower second, he just assumes that you're a new guy. So yeah, I went ahead and did them anyway just to kind of get those side quests out of the way. And yeah, I've already turned in the 2 orbs I got. There's not really much else to point out. Sanae's equipped the same stuff as before. Costen's using the Iron Claw and the Cloak of Evasion. I did not pick up the Gold Claw this time. It is still in the crypt. I just didn't want to deal with that junk. Kokuma is equipped with Iron Helmet, Bronze Shield, Magic Armor, Zombie Slasher, standard stuff. She does have the Staff of Thunder and the Wizard's Ring. Also, she's carrying the Lamp of Darkness just in case I need it. And Auron is equipped with the Turban, Iron Shield, Animal Suit, and Zombie Slasher. If I really have some trouble with like her, surviving, I will switch back to the half-plate armor, but I don't intend to. As far as like the difference in defense, it's about 10 points. So I'm losing 10 points because I'm wearing the animal suit. Alright, anyway, for those who don't remember, we are in this cave because we're going after the Orochi, because we want to stop these sacrifices and stuff. So good stuff. Also, I took a little bit better look at the world map just to figure out what the general layout of the world is, and it's helped out a lot. Oh great, Derangers. Derangers do know confusion, so be aware of that. Also for Kokuma, I believe the first time we did this, I class changed her when she hit level 20. I actually waited until she got all the way to 255 luck, because thankfully this patch fixed it so it doesn't cap it. You don't have to worry about the rollover. And so yeah, she started out with 127 luck. She got a few lucky rolls on her first several level ups where she got actually a point every once in a while, which gave her a slight boost as well. So yeah, she's got a lot of luck. Now granted, luck doesn't really do much in this game. I did do some digging to figure out what luck did. All luck seems to influence is your ability to resist status effects and, things like poison breath and things like that. So, its uses are mediocre at best. Anyway, nothing too special here. Some King Frog ores and Derangers. The Derangers are probably the most dangerous because they do know the Chaos spell and they can confuse you. Also, I went ahead and did this switch up because I didn't want to deal with I mean, as much fun as it is to have 2 sages in your party, I really wasn't really going to take advantage of having 2 sages. As you notice, I kind of just spam attack. And I might as well use this as an opportunity to see how the fighter and the merchant does in late game, because I have never done it before. Besides, Auron's a kitty. Anyway, this place isn't too, ooh, fierce bears. Haven't seen these monsters yet. We should be okay in this cave. I mean, we are level 30. One other thing I didn't do is I didn't fight that one mimic, and when I went and sent Sanae into the Navel of the Earth, mainly because I didn't really feel any reason to do so. I also didn't use the, I only used the, what do you call it, the monster arena. I only used it once. I actually did I did all my gold grinding through combat. Wasn't too shabby. Because quite frankly, you don't really need that much gear to get everyone all set up. Oh, that's 8 metal slimes. They're just gonna run away. Alright, you get the idea. We're just gonna fast forward through this. I did manage to kill one Metal Babble, because I got lucky with a crit. But my luck with Metal Slimes has been iffy, to say the least. And I'm at the point where Metal Slimes don't really level me up as much anymore. There you go, crit. We killed 2 so far. 3 killed? We killed 4, I believe. So that's enough to actually get something out of it. Awesome, leveled up. So what's funny about Kasen's level ups is she'll usually get a huge boost in like strength or agility for one level, and then the next level she won't get like anything in that stat because, like I said, it's that target threshold. She will essentially go over that cap over and over again, and it just kind of alternates. But she shouldn't have to worry about getting herself locked out in a stat, which is good. Man, the encounter rate here. Oh my god, that was 2 chaos spells. Luckily, none of them worked. I did get to see a few more of the Goof-Off's fancy little things. Like, there was one that was slightly useful, which was the, it makes her auto-parry. Which, I mean, it's better than nothing. But, also she did one where she was, like, talking, like, hey, you shouldn't fight and stuff. So it's, like, the first time I've ever heard dialogue in combat. Like I said, majority of them are useless. Also, Goof-Off's power level drops off so quick. The best weapon they can equip at this point in the game is a, Koku got confused. And Auron got confused. Everyone's... Okay, that's great. I'm gonna run. If I try to run, I don't have to worry about the confusion. But yeah, the best weapon that a Goof-Off can equip right now is an Iron Spear. That is the best weapon they can equip right now, and it's not that great for them. Now, the best weapon that a Goof-Off can equip is, oddly enough, a sword that we won't be able to get until... I guess you could call it the mid-game, maybe two-thirds into the game. And it's a sword that can only be used by female characters, so female Goof-Offs, the best weapon they can get is that sword, and unfortunately you can only get one. In the case of male Goof-Offs, the best thing they can get is an Iron Spear, which you can probably guess is quickly drops off in power level. The area I was grinding experience in, the Goof-Offs was doing like 4 damage. She couldn't do damage, she had no strength, and she was equipped with the Iron Spear, which was behind the power curve by then. But man, do they gain luck like crazy. Koku leveled. Kokuma's MP isn't fantastic, but then again, I'm not exactly focused on casting spells. For the most part, I use Kokuma for healing now. Healing and, you know, removing status effects, as well as, you know, if need be, we can do buffs. Does she actually know By-Kill by now? Do you know By-Kill? Yes, you do. You know By-Kill, and Step Guard and all that good stuff. Awesome. I will say, in comparison, as a Sage, she's caught up pretty quick, which is nice. She doesn't level up she levels up the slowest, unfortunately, but stat-wise, she's been doing rather well. Her MP is obviously a bit low because she went with a, you know, she went with a class that didn't get any MP. So the No Mask is the strongest helmet in the game. It's also the only helmet a fighter could wear. The bad part is that I believe it confuses you if you have it equipped. It's a cursed weapon. It's a cursed item. For the most part, the only reason you would ever use the no helmet is if you're doing some sort of solo run. That's probably the only time you would ever use it. But yeah, like I mentioned, Auron's actually been keeping up rather well, even though she's a merchant. Stat-wise, she's not doing too shabby. Let me show her stats real quick. So she's highest level because she levels up faster than everyone. So 92 strength. For a while she had the most HP. The other characters have kind of caught up at this point. Sune's just around the same strength. Her agility is much higher, but Sune is equipped with the Meteorite armband, so it's a bit of a difference right there. So was it 174 versus... yeah, 157. For a while, Auron was actually higher in attack power than Sune, just by a little. but since I've been feeding Sine all the strength, agility, and luck seeds, it obviously balanced out. Pretty sure that's the direction I'm supposed to go, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep looking around. I did get pretty lucky while grinding. I managed to find a number of seed drops. I didn't even know monsters could drop stat seeds, but they did. Alright, I was just seeing what's up there. Looks like nothing. This dungeon actually feels rather small if we're already at the boss. In a lot of cases, despite the fact that Sine has a higher attack power, I usually find Auron doing the heavier swings for some reason. As far as I can tell, merchants only provide additional gold. They don't actually provide additional drops, at least from what I've read. It's only just a chance to get additional gold, which it is what it is. It doesn't really matter that much, unfortunately. In the... I think it was the Game Boy Advance version or something like that. The merchant actually can gain MP. Oops, I cast that on the wrong person. Can actually gain MP, and they actually learn a spell, which allows them to summon merchants, so they can summon things like an inn or a what do you call it? A tool shop and things like that. Kind of like what Taloon does in Chapter 3 in Dragon Warrior 4. Anyway, here's the Orochi. Let's go ahead and top ourselves off. Oops, combat. Oh wow, it actually went straight into combat when I got next to him. I did not expect that. I thought I was going to talk to him first. Alright, good to know. As far as fighting this guy, we do know his Zap, but I don't really intend on using it, so I'm just gonna attack. Kokuma, you're gonna go By-Kill. By-Kill on Crossen, and then, Auron, you go ahead and do your thing. Yep, use attack power, which didn't seem to do much. The Orochi does attack twice, and does no, breath attacks and fancy things like that. Go ahead and By-Kill, Sine. 168 damage. Wow. So the By-Kill did not apply on the first strike, but it seemed to apply on the rest of it. The Orochi Sword. Completely forgot about the Orochi Sword. Don't think it's an upgrade, unfortunately. And so now I learned a new spell. And then he retreats. Alright. Looks like we learned Boom? I think we learned Boom. Which is the upgraded form of the Bang spell. Anyway, that's the Orochi Sword. I don't think it's an upgrade. I'm pretty sure it's not. It is slightly weaker, from what I can tell. Yeah, it's 2 points weaker than a Zombie Slasher. I think it has a special effect on it, but I don't remember exactly. Because I completely forgot about the Orochi Sword. Himiko, you must tend to your injuries at once. Wherever did you get into such a fight? Himiko has been injured. Oh, what to do? Please get out. Alright. This actually threw me off when I was a kid. Not like I got fooled, but more like I did not expect this to happen to me type thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal up, because this is something you should do. I don't know what happens if you leave. But what you're supposed to do is go and talk to this person. You are the only one to have seen my true form. So long as you're good and keep quiet, I won't eliminate you, understood? No. I see. Now you'll never get out alive. I'll see how you taste on a skewer. And you fight him right, like, immediately again. It's a back-to-back fight. So once again, we'll do by kill on Causen. Which doubles attack power. By kill Sone. 164 damage, even though it was a crit. And inside that treasure chest is 240 gold pieces. Himeko is the Orochi that rumor has spread throughout the country like wildfire, and so the day breaks. So if you search here, we find the purple orb. So we've now gotten the third orb. Then transfer that to Causen. Oh, the Orochi turned into Himeko. How horrible. They're taking this rather well. So let's go ahead and zoom around a bit and talk. Thank you very much. How awful. Himeko turned out to be the Orochi. The real Himeko must have been destroyed by the Orochi's fang. Good to know. Anyway, it's cause for celebration. Yay, we lost our leader. And we've been sacrificing people to this. These ain't Himiko's quarters no more. Brave Sone, you are indeed strong. Thank you very much. Himeko has died. Now it is you that are like unto the immortals. There's nothing that can be done. I bet. Thank you very much. I hear that you may find the invisibility herb on an island to the distant south of the town where the sacred river flows. Wow, Yayoi has been rescued. Thank you very much. And what do you got to say? You have indeed performed an honorable deed. The truth can now be told. My child was really a daughter. Oh my gosh, an Outlander! Here, here, I bid you the warmest welcome to Jaipeng. They're a bit nicer now. Now my daughter and I can live in peace, thank you very much. Let's go talk to the person that's in the pot. Oh. Guess you're out of the pot already. We owe our lives to you, how can I ever thank you? Thank you very much, thanks to you I can live my life in happiness. Alright, it looks like we're done here. What we're gonna do next is, well, for one I want to go check this shrine real quick. I come from the land where the sun rises. The many-headed serpent called Orochi terror. Okay, I guess you didn't get the news. Alright. Fast forward. Oh, right. This is where it takes us. This is not where I want to go. Let's go back to Jaipeng real quick. There's a couple things I want to check. Let's cast Repel. And we want to go quickly over here, just see. This is the place where we got the water blaster, which is right now in the vault. There is a locked door here, so I wanted to see what this is about. Are you serious? Is this it? Alright, that is... I mean, I guess I can wait and see if there's anything here at night. So, let's do that real quick, I guess. There we go. Nope. Alright, so that was a waste of my time. Awesome. So, let's balance out this waste of time with a couple of things. Let's go to... Portoga. Frame rate. Go south here. off. Let's recast that. We'll reach here by nightfall. That's perfect. So if you remember this place, this is Tadanki, which is dead in daytime, but the dead rises at night. And if you remember, there was a dead body up here that, mentioned, like, I need to, do something, but, had already died. But while the person is alive, if you use the final key, talk to them. I have waited long for this day to come. Here, take this orb. And there you go, we just got ourselves the green orb. So that problem solved. Let's go ahead and cast... Not enough to cast that. So let's cast... Go to Portoga. We'll rest here real quick. Get out of the way, person. Thank you. Alright, and so what we want to do here is go all the way this direction, and then go up. We haven't paid a visit here in a while. I did go outside this little patch of grass and go back in the moment I gave Mistia up, and it actually has a phase before the one I showed before where I had one shop, where it just shows her sitting out as, a male merchant for some reason. And she's like, hey, I'm building a shop. That's pretty much all that happens. And yeah, it seems to be that case right now. Okay. There we go. Now it's updated. I can't believe that that there's a town here now. Is it classified as a town now? Nope. Over here we have an inn that's worth 8 gold. Not bad. Decent prices. We have another, the tool shop. It now has a leather helmet, medical herb, fairy water, and wing of the wyvern, so it's got doubled its stock. You go down here, you'll find, no doubt this will become a big town. Good stuff here. Thanks to you, this town is growing and growing. Where is what's-her-face? There she is, down here. Hey there, Sine, it's me, Mistia. I'm building a theater next. You've gained a lot of weight, Mistia. You've been eating too many eels. Now if I go back in... Nope, nothing to note. Alright, and just to, complete my insanity. Alright, someone's actually sleeping here. Mumble mumble, where in tarnation is that Sword of Gaia? We kinda need to find the Sword of Gaia too, but that'll be kind of later. Anything of note here? Oh, hey. Making this town the very best in the world is what keeps me going. That Misty is a real wheeler and dealer. Or wheeler dealer, I believe is what it said. And nothing of note here. And just for completion's sake, yeah. Alright, so we got an update on the town, that's good. Let's go ahead and go to Lancel. Cast Repel again. That's exactly what I need. So yeah, I already put the two things there. I'm gonna go ahead and use the green orb. Bam. And then the next one, purple orb. So we're missing 2 orbs now. One of them we're not going to be able to... We can't really do much yet. We are protecting the egg, protecting the egg. When the 6 orbs are placed on the throne of the crown, the legendary phoenix, blah blah blah. You have already placed the red orb, purple orb, blue orb, and green orb on the throne as an offering. So we need 2 more. One of them is essentially at the end, and the other one we can't really get yet until time progresses. So, I think next time I'm going to go to a place that we don't need to go to at all. I think that's going to be the idea. Well, I have a few choices. One thing I'm a little curious about, and seeing if I can actually pull it off. I don't know how much time I have left, unfortunately, if any. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this rappel, and we're just gonna go wandering around here for a bit. Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, so there's a few things we need to find. There was the one old man we found up north that was talking about the what do you call it? The Staff of Transformation. So we definitely need to get that. So let's actually go toward. We can go towards that. Why not? So we want to cast Repel. Fastest route is this way. Also, I forgot to drop off the no mask. That's okay. So I'm just gonna get myself into a situation where I'm ready to go to a certain location. There's that. I want to go down and to here. So we go in here. Take it to here. Now, originally I thought this was a House of Healing, but it's not. In fact, it's apparently the personality of the King of Simoneo has changed. That the hero Simon be banished through the travel door there on the right was the king's bidding, I hear. Banished to the right portal door, huh? There's a lock here. Guy here. I've heard tell there's a shrine jail in the middle of this lake. Oh. Well, we can't do anything with that. This is the promontory of Olivia. This is where Olivia, despairing of her beloved lost in a storm at sea, hurled herself to her death. But they say that even now she cries out to ships that pass to call them back. If someone were to offer her an item belonging to her beloved Errol, her soul might be released. Rumor has it that the ship in which Errol sailed also wanders as a phantom. So, more stuff that we need to deal with. Also, if we step out here... Yeah. So that's the passage that they're talking about. It's haunted. If we try to get through it with a ship, we will be called back by a haunting voice, and the only way we're going to get through is we have something of Errol's. But in order to get something of Errol's, we have to find the ship that he was on when it sank, which apparently is a ghost ship. So, fun stuff there. We're not going to be able to do much with that for a while, though. Unless we get, like, stupidly lucky, which I don't think is even possible. Alright, so up here, now this area we're in, that we just ported into, is isolated. You cannot get here by land or sea, because there are mountains everywhere, and there's these crags in the water that prevent you from getting there by boat. And those are tort dragons. Part tortoise, part dragon. Not too shabby. Alright. Frame rate. we actually ran into a monster out here with Repel active, so this is actually reasonably tough for us. Alright, I'm hoping that's enough to get me ability to return here. Yes, this is Egen Bear, so cool. We can get back here anytime we need to now. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video. I am The Depressed Hero, and this was Dragon Warrior 3. See you guys later.